Let's talk about taxes. It's a topic that can bring a sense of dread, but it doesn't have to be that way. We're going to break down the complexities and make it manageable. Taxes, the word that makes freelancers and entrepreneurs cringe. It's often associated with confusion, frustration, and a general feeling of being overwhelmed. You work hard, you put in the hours, you get paid, and then, bam! Uncle Sam wants his share. It can feel like a significant portion of your earnings disappears before your eyes. It feels like you're always playing catch-up, scrambling to gather documents and understand the latest regulations. But it doesn't have to be that way. There's a better approach, a way to navigate taxes with confidence and ease. The fear comes from not knowing how it all works, from feeling like you're missing crucial information. Taxes seem scary, a looming threat that's always present in the back of your mind. Because no one ever explained them in plain English. It's often presented in complicated jargon that's difficult to decipher. But today, we're changing that. We're going to demystify the process and provide you with the knowledge you need. You're the boss of your business, you make the decisions, you drive the success. And you can be the boss of your taxes too. You have the power to take control and manage them effectively. It's all about having a plan, a clear strategy for how you'll approach your taxes. When you know what to expect, when you're prepared for the process, you're in control. The uncertainty fades away. Think of taxes like budgeting, a necessary part of managing your finances. Intimidating at first, especially when you're just starting out and trying to understand all the details, but empowering once you get it down, once you have a system in place and you understand the fundamentals. Taxes are just another part of your money plan, an integral component of your overall financial strategy. Not a monster in the closet, something to be feared and avoided. It's a manageable process, it's just math, a series of calculations and deductions, and you can handle it. You have the skills and the resources to navigate this process successfully. We'll walk through this together, providing guidance and support every step of the way, step by step, breaking down the complex topics into smaller, more digestible pieces, so you can face tax season with confidence, knowing that you're prepared and equipped to handle whatever comes your way. Take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and release any tension you're holding onto. Let's ditch the anxiety, the stress, and the overwhelm that often accompanies the thought of taxes. Today, you take charge, you seize control of your financial destiny, of your money and your business, making informed decisions and building a solid foundation for the future. The freedom you feel when you're not worried about taxes, when you're not constantly stressed about deadlines and potential errors, that's what we're after. That sense of peace and control is within your reach. You've earned it through your hard work, dedication, and commitment to your business, and you deserve it. You deserve to feel confident and in control of your finances. We'll give you simple, practical steps to get there, actionable strategies that you can implement immediately. No more confusion, no more feeling lost in a sea of complex regulations, no more fear, no more dreading tax season, just a clear path forward, a roadmap to navigate your taxes with confidence and ease. Ready to take control? Ready to transform your relationship with taxes? Let's get started. Let's embark on this journey together. Let's make taxes work for you, not against you. Let's turn them into a manageable and even empowering part of your business. Meet Maria, a talented graphic designer. She's incredibly creative and passionate about her work. After years in a traditional agency setting, Maria decided to take the leap and go freelance, seeking the freedom and flexibility that came with being her own boss. She enjoyed her new income. The thrill of setting her own rates and seeing the direct results of her hard work was exhilarating. The money was flowing in, and for the first time, she felt truly in control of her financial destiny. She spent freely, indulging in things she'd always wanted, from that new laptop to those stylish design tools. It felt good to reward herself for her success, to enjoy the fruits of her labor without the constraints of a fixed salary. And, perhaps caught up in the excitement, she didn't set anything aside for taxes. The paperwork seemed daunting, a problem for another day. Saving for taxes felt like a distant concern when there were so many immediate needs and desires to fulfill. Now it's tax time. The dreaded month of April has arrived, looming large on the calendar. The deadlines are fast approaching, and the reality of her financial situation is about to hit hard, and she's staring at a bill she can't pay. The numbers are staggering, a stark reminder of the importance of financial planning. The joy of freelancing has quickly turned into a source of immense stress and anxiety. Then there's Tom, a freelance writer, a wordsmith who crafts compelling stories for a living. He loves the flexibility of his job, the ability to work from anywhere and set his own hours. He collects his 1099s, waits until April, diligently gathering all the necessary documents, but procrastinating until the very last minute. He tells himself he'll tackle it all at once, a single, focused effort, and gets overwhelmed by deductions and receipts. The sheer volume of paperwork is paralyzing, a chaotic mess of numbers and dates. He feels lost in a sea of financial jargon and complex regulations. He knows he's missing out on savings, that there are deductions and credits he could be claiming, but he's unsure how to navigate the system. He suspects he's paying more than he should be, but it's just too complicated. The tax code feels like an impenetrable fortress, a labyrinth of rules and exceptions. He throws his hands up in frustration, feeling defeated by the complexity of it all. And Sarah, a consultant, a sharp and organized professional who helps businesses thrive. She's a master of strategy and problem solving, but when it comes to her own finances, she struggles. She tracks her income but mixes business and personal expenses, diligently recording her earnings but failing to separate her professional and personal finances. Receipts for client dinners are mixed with grocery bills. In one account, all her transactions, both business and personal, flow through a single bank account, creating a tangled web of financial activity. When tax time comes, the consequences of her commingled finances become painfully clear. The task of sorting through her transactions feels overwhelming and impossible. She's lost in a sea of transactions, drowning in a deluge of numbers and descriptions. She struggles to differentiate between legitimate business expenses and personal spending, unsure what's deductible. She second-guesses every expense, unsure if it qualifies for a deduction. The fear of making a mistake and facing an audit looms large. These stories are common. Maria, Tom, and Sarah are not alone. Their struggles are shared by countless freelancers across the country, good people just overwhelmed by a confusing system. They are talented, hardworking individuals who are simply struggling to navigate the complexities of self-employment taxes. In a regular job, taxes are taken out for you. The process is seamless and automatic, handled by the employer without any effort on the employee's part. As a freelancer, you're the boss. You're in charge of your own destiny, setting your own course and making your own decisions. The employee, diligently performing the tasks and delivering the results that drive your business forward, and the accountant. You're responsible for managing your finances, tracking your income and expenses, and ensuring that you comply with all tax regulations. It's a lot to juggle. Balancing all these roles can be challenging, especially when you're also trying to grow your business and maintain a healthy work-life balance. But recognizing yourself in these stories, acknowledging that you're not alone in your struggles, is the first step to changing your outcome. It's about taking control of your finances and proactively addressing the challenges of self-employment taxes. You're not alone. Millions face the same challenges. There's a vast community of freelancers who understand what you're going through and are ready to offer support and guidance. The key is to learn from these mistakes, to understand the common pitfalls and develop strategies to avoid them. You can avoid the panic and confusion. With the right knowledge and tools, you can navigate the world of self-employment taxes with confidence and ease. It starts with awareness. Recognizing the challenges and understanding the importance of financial planning is the first step towards a more secure and stress-free future. Let's break the cycle of financial stress and confusion. Let's empower ourselves with the knowledge and tools we need to thrive as freelancers. You can do this. You have the power to take control of your finances and build a successful and sustainable freelance career. Let's move forward, together, towards a brighter financial future. Let's learn, grow, and empower ourselves to succeed as freelancers. Let's demystify the 1099. What exactly is this document that seems to cause so much confusion? We're going to break it down and make it crystal clear. Think of it as your freelance income report card. It's a summary of what you've earned from a specific client over the course of the year. This report card is crucial for accurately filing your taxes. Unlike a W-2 which you receive as an employee, your clients don't withhold taxes from your payments to you. This means you're responsible for setting aside money for taxes yourself. If a client pays you $600 or more in a calendar year, they are legally obligated to send you, and the IRS, a 1099 NEC. This form details the total amount they paid you for your services. The IRS knows exactly what you earned because they receive a copy of every 1099 NEC issued to you. So transparency is key. You can't ignore it, you must report it and pay taxes on it. Failing to report income can lead to penalties and interest charges. Even if you don't get a 1099 for smaller payments or payments through apps like PayPal or Venmo, you still have to report all your income, regardless of whether you receive a form. Accurate record keeping is essential. The $600 rule is for clients, determining when they must issue a 1099 NEC, not for you as the freelancer. Every dollar you earn is taxable, no matter how you get paid, whether it's cash, check, direct deposit, or through a payment app. Don't fall for the myth that money without a form is tax-free. That's a dangerous assumption that can lead to trouble with the IRS. The 1099 is just a starting point, a piece of the puzzle. It's not the whole picture of your freelance income. As a business owner, you're responsible for tracking every penny from every source, even those that don't generate a 1099. Use accounting software or spreadsheets to stay organized. Understanding this is the foundation of taking control of your freelance taxes. It empowers you to make informed decisions and avoid surprises. It's not just about the forms, it's about all your income from every client and every project, big or small. Know what you earn, report it all accurately, and you're already ahead of the game. This proactive approach will save you headaches down the road. That's how you stay in control of your finances and your tax obligations as a freelancer. Let's keep building on this foundation and explore more ways to manage your freelance taxes effectively. Here's the mistake that trips up most freelancers, waiting until April to think about taxes. The US uses a pay-as-you-go tax system. When you're self-employed, you're responsible for sending in taxes throughout the year. These are called estimated quarterly taxes. The IRS expects 4 payments: April, June, September, and January. If you wait until tax day, you'll face a huge bill and possible penalties. Why do people forget? Because there's no automatic deduction. The money feels like it's all yours, but it isn't. The fix set aside 25–30% of every payment you receive. Move it to a separate savings account for taxes immediately. Don't touch it. When quarterly deadlines come, you're ready. No panic, no scrambling. Planning ahead means peace of mind. Make this a habit from your first dollar earned. Avoid the stress and the penalties. Be proactive, not reactive. That's how you win at freelance taxes. Let's keep going. Another big pitfall: ignoring your business expenses. Every legitimate expense lowers your taxable income. If you earn $60,000 but spend $15,000 on business costs, you only pay tax on $45,000. That's real savings. Business expenses include your laptop, software, subscriptions, courses, part of your phone bill, mileage, and more. The problem? Tracking feels tedious, but those small receipts add up to big tax savings. Tossing receipts or relying on memory is a recipe for missed deductions. You need a system. Use an app, a spreadsheet, or accounting software, whatever works. Make tracking a habit, not an afterthought. Snap a photo of receipts, log expenses weekly. It takes minutes but saves you thousands. Don't let laziness cost you money. Stay organized, stay diligent. The right habits make tax time easy. Your future self will thank you. Let's make tracking automatic. Mixing business and personal finances is a recipe for chaos. Using one account for everything means confusion and missed deductions. It's hard to separate business from personal expenses at tax time. The fix? Open a separate account for your business, today. Have all client payments go in and pay business expenses from it. Pay yourself by transferring money to your personal account. It doesn't have to be a fancy business account, just keep it separate. Clean records make taxes simple and stress-free. Start now and save yourself hours of hassle later. Many freelancers miss out on valuable deductions simply because they don't know what's allowed. The home office deduction, part of your rent or utilities, even retirement contributions, these can all lower your tax bill. Don't be afraid to claim what you're entitled to as long as you have documentation. Learn the rules, use IRS resources, and consider hiring a tax pro. Their fee is often offset by the money they save you. Don't leave money on the table. Get educated and claim every deduction you deserve. Let's talk consequences. Ignore your taxes and the IRS will hit you with penalties, interest, and mounting debt. Late payments mean extra fees. Ignore notices, and the IRS can put a lien on your property or even seize your assets. In rare cases, repeated or intentional fraud can lead to criminal charges. The stress isn't worth it. Do things right and you'll sleep better at night. The peace of mind is priceless. Don't let a lack of planning create a crisis. Take taxes seriously from day one. Avoid the nightmare. Plan ahead. You've got this. This might feel overwhelming, but you're in control. Freelancing is about freedom, and that includes financial freedom. Here's your action plan. Open a separate business account, track your income and expenses, and set aside 30% for taxes. These 3 habits solve most tax headaches. Connect with other freelancers, find a mentor, and get a good tax pro. Don't be afraid to ask for help. You're smart, capable, and a business owner. It's not about perfection, it's about having a plan. Take it step by step. Filing taxes on time with no surprises feels amazing. You deserve to win with money. Take charge and make it happen. You've got this.